but unlike cut-off jean shorts, they don't appear to be back in style anytime soon. You can neatly fold them up and put them away in your drawers. Jameis Winston is back as the starter for the Bucs. Head coach Dirk Cutter making it official. Winston will be under center after Tampa's bye week for the Week 6 matchup against the Falcons. He took over for Ryan Fitzpatrick after an ineffective first half in the blowout loss to the Bears. Now, Winston may not have tight end O.J. Howard to throw to in his return. The tight end expected to miss some time after spraining his MCL in the loss to the Bears. This according to NFL Network insider Ian Rappaport. Ian adding, with Tampa on a bye week, it's possible Howard misses just one game. And with the Raiders taking down the Browns in Week 4, John Gruden picked up his first win as head coach of the Silver and Black since 2001. It was a victory a long time in the making that also gave us a long-awaited Gruden locker room speech.
It's a great league, man. You ought to be proud to be in it. I know you are. There are some unbelievable acts out there of mental toughness, man. I mean, it wasn't going good. It wasn't going good at all. But we hung in there. We kept what? We keep fighting. We stay together, we ride together, and this is going to be a hell of a win for the Raiders. But I want to congratulate every one of you. Let's hear it for Derek Carr. Great job. Enjoy the victories, but just know how much better we can be, right, guys? We can be better. First win back in the saddle.
3,591 days since his last victory, and it's his first Raiders win in 6,133 days, man. For John Gruden.
Yeah, man.
Man.
It's really cool.
Man.
Thanks for showing us that sound, man.
Yeah,
Appreciate
man.
you, Will.
Yeah.
Up to you. In a little bit, Week 5 begins on Thursday, man. Thursday night with an AFC showdown. It is the Colts visiting the Patriots up in Foxborough. It's at 8:20 Eastern. I cannot wait for this game, and you can see it right here on NFL Network. Let's welcome back our guys, Mike Giardi and Randy Moss, with each team respectively. And Randy, let's start with you again, and not because you have probably better cereal choices than Mike Giardi, just because I like you more. So we're going to start with the Colts and you. All eyes were on Andrew Luck this season as he recovered from a shoulder injury. What are the Colts saying about how he looks so far this season? And obviously, Mike, I'm kidding.
Well, some of the superlatives that his head coach Frank Reich used yesterday to describe Luck's performance Sunday against the Texans. Unbelievable, lights out, on fire, played at a super, super high level. Felt like he could do nothing wrong. Reich also said anybody who was questioning his arm or his ability to throw the ball down the field, Luck has answered those questions time and time again. So he was 40 for 62, 464 yards, all career highs, 4 touchdowns, no interceptions. Couple of additional points to make. Number one, he played without T.Y. Hilton for a little more than half the game Sunday. That'll probably be the case again Thursday night. Secondly, Colts receivers dropped 9 passes on Sunday. That's more dropped passes that any team in any game has had so far this year in the NFL. So as gaudy as Luck's numbers were, they could have been even better. It gives the Colts confidence heading into Foxborough on Thursday night. So, Mike, what about that Patriots defense?
Well, they respect the hell out of Luck, and one of the things they fear with him and one of the things they really concentrate on is he's such a mobile quarterback. They want to try to keep him in the pocket, keep those lanes tight. They've had a lot of practice already this year. Deshaun Watson, Blake Bortles has no problem taking off and running as well, and Ryan Tannehill was basically a statue in the pocket, but he's someone who has tucked it and run before. Luck's only averaging a little over 2 runs per game thus far. Go back to 2016, his last full season is about 4.5, so he's trying to be a little bit more cautious, I think. Patriots aren't trying to be cautious at all. Devin McCourty told me they needed to play with more dog, and that's exactly what they did against Miami on Sunday. And I said, dog? He said, dog. Yeah, we got to be more aggressive. He said, sometimes we'll make mistakes, but it's fine if you have done your film study and you realize, hey, I can jump that route, take that chance, and maybe you make a play there. We needed to do that. We did that on Sunday. They're certainly going to want to carry that over on a Thursday, Kay. My question for you, Kay, and for the panel is, dog, how would you spell it? Would it be D-O-G or would it be D-A-W-G?
WG.
Devin McCourty would be so mad at you for asking that. You know Dev would say D-A-W-G, and he'd have it on some graphic T-shirt that he wears Monday through Friday. Another question for you, Mike, if we can go back to you. You're so familiar with this team. You've been there for these Colts, Patriots matchups. Can you explain what the vibe is like and how it's different when these two teams face each other in the AFC?
Yeah, I mean, I think you just go back. Look, you can talk the history with Peyton and Belichick and Dungy and Brady and all that, but to me, it all goes down to Deflategate and sort of the lingering vibe from that. I happened to be in Indianapolis when they played their first game after Deflategate had broken between the two teams, and Indianapolis knew what was coming. They understood that they sort of had poked at Brady and how he was going to react, and that was the game where Rob Gronkowski threw a defensive back out of the club. I mean, they don't like the Colts at all, and maybe the personnel has changed, but the uniform is the same, and they want to bury them if they have the chance.
All right, thanks, Dog. We'll talk to you later. Randy Moss, we appreciate you as well. We're back here at the breakfast table now, talking Thursday Night Football. There's some question marks on both sides of these teams, but there's a lot to look forward to as well. Thoughts on what the defense has cooking for the Pats?
Calvin Broadus spells it Snoop D-O double G.
Talk about it.
Got to regulate. I'm fascinated by the Patriots defense, and I want to see how fast they are, because I think this is a huge game for them, because, guys, after the Colts, Chiefs, Bears, back-to-back for the Patriots, so you're getting like naggy, crazy, fly sweep motion, so got to take care of business. I want to see if they're fast enough. Everyone says this Patriots defense might be good, but they're not that fast. They can have those dogs. The dogs got to run.
Yeah, dogs got to run, and they got to bark and bite. I'm looking at the Colts defense, and speaking of fast, how fast can they get to Tom Brady? Like, that's the ultimate question. We oftentimes say, well, the only way to beat Tom Brady is putting pressure on him. It's not just that. The pressure has to land. Has to get home. You got to get pressure in his face, and not just the sacks, but also the QB hits. That's going to be big in this game, Shrek.
12th ranked defense. You think Reich's got something for him?
Yeah, I feel like Frank Reich has nothing to lose. They're riverboat gamblers down there, and that's the scariest team to take on the Patriots. A team that has nothing to lose, playing with house money.
Duffel bags of stones, anyone?
Love it. We need a new one.
What?
Yeah, good.
We'll talk more about Thursday Night Football. I don't know where that came from, Kyle Brandt. Osmosis through you. All right, this is an amazing rivalry, as Mike G already alluded to, and it's happening on Thursday night with Andrew Luck and the Colts taking on Tom Brady and those Patriots, Colts, Patriots. Kyle, when it's on.
Duffel bags of stones, Kay.
It's on Thursday Night Football, October 4th at 8. That's Jack Del Rio, yeah?
I was Jack.
NFL Network. You can check it out on Fox and streaming on Prime Video. Big night against the Vikings last Thursday. What did Cooper Kupp and the Rams offense do over the weekend, Peter?
Celebrated.
Golden Corral's beef lovers.